Steve Harvey is a well-known personality in his country and abroad. This is a creative person who did not stop at one profession. The man is known as a talented actor, comedian, musician, and writer. Steve is a very charismatic and interesting man and has been married 3 times. Let's take a closer look. Marcia Harvey. African-American author Marcia Harvey was Steve Harvey's first wife. They met at their common friends party and got married in 1980. It was before Steve found fame, as he was working as an insurance salesman at the time. However, their union ended in 1994 as Steve wanted to become more focused on his career. Marcia gave birth to 3 kids in their marriage: Brandy, Carly, and Broderick Harvey Jr. She became a homemaker when she got married, but she later ventured into a clothing line business after the divorce. The woman also wrote 3 books: Marcia, Eyes to the Soul, Marcia, Poems from the Heart, and Marcia, Thoughts from My Mind. Mary Lee Harvey. Makeup artist Mary Lee was the second wife of the comedian. The two got married in 1996 and were a husband and wife up to 2005. In 1997, Mary gave birth to a boy named Winton. Like any marriage, their relationship had issues, and despite staying together for a long time, they divorced after 9 years of being married. When they parted, the two failed to maintain a warm relationship, as Mary began to sue her ex-husband in the hope of getting part of his business and child support. The woman stated that Steve was cheating on her with his then-future wife Marjorie when they were still spouses. Steve won custody of their son shortly after the divorce. Marjorie Elaine Harvey. Marjorie is known to be a famous fashion designer, blogger, Instagram star, and entrepreneur. Their story began back in 1990. At the time, Steve was doing stand-up shows at a comedy club in Memphis, Tennessee. One night, Marjorie came to watch Steve perform. He stopped the show and said that he didn't know who she was, but he would marry her. Fate brought the two of them back together in 2005. And so, after dating for 2 years, Steve fulfilled his promise to Marjorie and married her on June 25, 2007. Marjorie had been married before Steve and had 3 kids of her own: Lori, Jason, and Morgan. Despite their happy marriage, Marjorie and Steve often faced unfounded cheating and divorce rumors. Once Steve was even said to get too close with his showbiz pal Kris Jenner, but it was all false. Steve and Marjorie do not pay attention to various claims and live happily together. Judging by the way they talk about each other, it doesn't sound like this couple will be parting ways anytime soon. We hope you liked it. Subscribe.